In this Bluehost review, I'm going to be going over 9 pros and 2 cons that I found as a real user since 2017. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time in this video, so I'm going to give a brief overview first for anyone who's in a rush, but if you do have a few minutes spare, I would highly recommend watching until the end of the video. Alright, and with that said, let's get into this Bluehost review. So in a nutshell, all Bluehost plans offer their customers 24/7 live chat, unmetered bandwidth, and 5 email accounts. Similarly to many other website hosting companies, they too offer their new users a free domain for the first year. Their plans start from $2.95 a month and include improved security, backups, and a free SSL certificate. These help to keep your blog or website protected and safe. And overall, the last 24-month performance has been great. Bluehost is clearly at the top with its uptime of 99.99% and a very fast load time of 405 milliseconds or 0.4 seconds. So that's the brief overview done with, but keep watching for more detailed information. And once you're done watching the video, for anyone interested in signing up to Bluehost, I will put an affiliate link in the description down below. By using this link, you're supporting my videos by letting me earn a referral commission at literally no extra cost to you at all. And as a thank you for using the link, you're going to get the cheapest price possible for your Bluehost web hosting. So without further ado, let's get into the 9 pros and 2 cons of Bluehost web hosting. So starting at number 1, best uptime of 99.99% throughout the year. Uptime is one of the most important aspects when choosing a web host. After all, if your site is down, your users can't access it. So consistently good uptime should be one of your top priorities. And with Bluehost, you have nothing to worry about with their 99.99% uptime guarantee. Pro number 2 is going to be their lightning fast load speeds of 405 milliseconds on average. So a report from Google last year found that the vast majority of mobile websites are way too slow. That's a problem for 2 major reasons. Google's mobile first index can either elevate or hide your site in user searches based on its loading speeds. And studies show that slow websites almost always translate into lower sales. So after uptime, your host page loading times are the second most important thing that can literally make or break your site's success. And it's safe to say, with an average load speed of 405 milliseconds, although not the fastest web host out there, Bluehost is definitely in the top 5 and will leave your visitors very pleased. Pro number 3 is going to be their low introductory pricing. So if you were to go check out the starting prices, you will notice the lowest advertised price is $3.95 a month. That's a pretty good deal considering they supposedly reduced it already from $7.99 a month originally. And for that price, you get pretty much everything you need for a single website. That includes 50 gigabytes solid state drive storage, unmetered bandwidth, a free SSL certificate, and more. So you'd be getting a pretty good value for the price, plus the consistent uptime and page loading speeds. But the good news is that I've been able to work out a deal with Bluehost for my viewers especially that takes the starting price down even further to only $2.95 a month. This price, however, is subject to change depending on when you're watching this video. It might have changed already. Click the link in the description to see the most up-to-date price. Pro number 4, their good security options. So even though Bluehost is one of the cheaper options on the market, I've been pleased to see that they don't cut too many corners or skimp on any critical features like security. Bluehost provides a lot of good security options by default, including the free SSL certificate for each plan like we mentioned earlier. All plans also include a domain privacy feature that will help keep the personal information you used to sign up for a domain private. This prevents hackers from finding and using these personal details for phishing schemes to trick you or others into handing over sensitive information. SiteLock is also included to help prevent malware attacks, which are unfortunately fairly common on WordPress sites. CodeGuard is another form of protection, which also provides daily backups so you can roll back previous versions of a site if it does get hacked. Postini from Google is the final security tool worth noting. It provides spam protection for your email, so anything suspicious is prevented from getting in your inbox. Altogether, this is a pretty decent security package to keep your site safe and sound. Pro number 5 is going to be Bluehost's many integrations, apps, and e-commerce features. Beyond the included security features, Bluehost also provides access to a huge number of different apps and integrations so you can use the most popular services on the web. For example, they have a domain manager. If you'd rather just purchase and manage multiple domains through them, you can set daily, weekly, or monthly backups just in case. You can also install WordPress with literally just a single click. More about that in the next Pro. You can also install other popular content management systems, CMS, like Drupal, Joomla, run an e-commerce shop, and more. Plus, Bluehost will even include access to a content delivery network, CDN. These host your images and large files, taking that work off your servers to deliver them faster to users around the world and keep your site quick at the same time. Pro number 6 is that Bluehost is the official WordPress.org recommended host. As you can see on your screen right here, this is a screenshot from WordPress.org. WordPress is the most widely used website platform on the market, and they only officially recommend 3 hosting partners to use with a WordPress site. Those are Bluehost, DreamHost, and SiteGround. Of course, you can use almost any web hosting provider to create a WordPress website, but the fact that Bluehost is one of the few officially recognized partners is very encouraging. And like I mentioned earlier, it can be installed with literally just one click. It is super simple to do. Alright, so we're nearly there, 2 more pros to go. Number 8 is going to be their 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, getting the best deal on web hosting usually means prepaying for a few months, a year, or even several years at a time. Bluehost is no different, but they do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of their plans. So you can try out the service to gauge the performance for yourself and then still ask for a refund if you're not completely satisfied. And last but definitely not least is going to be Bluehost customer support. Now, Bluehost offers some of the best customer support of any web host I've ever tried. It's 24/7 and they have everything from a knowledge base to live chat, email ticket support, and even phone support. Now, I've never had an issue with the support at all. I'm always replied to within a couple of minutes, and my issues are sorted very quickly. I usually use the live chat just for convenience. So there we have it for our 9 pros, and as you can see, Bluehost performs pretty well across the board. However, there are 2 cons that I would like to briefly mention, so let's talk about those. So con number 1 is going to be Bluehost's higher renewal rates, but this is common in the web hosting industry anyway. But the best way to get the lowest possible price for hosting is to prepay for 1, 2, or even 3 years upfront. This is the same for pretty much everything. On the one hand, the monthly price is low, but on the other hand, prepaying for a longer period of time, between 12 and 36 months, means that you're not just committing to a few dollars, but around $100. Another thing to consider is the higher renewal rates after your introductory period expires. In this case, prepaying for a full 3 years at $3.95 a month is a good deal because you're locking in that low rate for as long as possible. However, at the end of that term, the rates will jump back up to their normal rates. These range from $7.99 to $8.99 a month on the most basic shared plan, depending on how long you prepay. And the second and final con that I've come across on Bluehost is that site migrations are not free. So most web hosts that I've reviewed will move your existing website over to their service for free. They see it as a friendly service that helps make new customers happy, so they'll waive any fees. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but Bluehost doesn't do free migrations. They have a one-time fee of $149.99. That includes the migration of up to 5 websites, 20 email accounts, and any other database files for these sites. They claim it will be quick and seamless, so you won't experience any delays or downtime. However, the fact that you have to pay for it and pay so much is a big con to consider. But if you're a beginner and this is your first website, this isn't something that should concern you at all. Now guys, overall, do I recommend Bluehost? Well, yes, I absolutely do. Bluehost has ranked in my top 5 web hosts for almost 3 years already, and it's no secret why. They offer strong security, great customer support, a money-back guarantee, fast load speeds, a reliable uptime, and plenty of user-friendly apps, all for one of the lowest rates in the industry at $2.95 a month, using the link in the description. So I can definitely recommend anyone to try out Bluehost. And don't forget to check the link in the description for the current lowest price. So thank you so much for watching this Bluehost review. If you found it helpful, please consider giving the video a like and maybe subscribe too for more future content just like this. And I will see you in the next video.